Okay, on page 283, we are looking at comparative forms of adjectives. We discussed this yesterday on the smart board. Okay, so make sure your name's up at the top. Let's look at our box, okay? A comparative adjective compares one person, place, or thing to another. To form a comparative adjective, you can usually add ER to the adjective. If the adjective ends in Y, change the Y to an I before adding ER. Look at what we have here. Adjective. Josh is tall. The comparative adjective, we would add an ER. Okay. Jacob is taller than Josh. The weather is dry today. The weather is drier today than yesterday. And here's their example with Y. Dry ends with Y. So they had to drop the Y, add an I, and then add ER. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention to that. In 1 through 4, write the comparative form of the adjective in each sentence. I think that spring feels, and we're comparing it to winter, so we're going to add an ER. I think that spring feels warmer than winter. I added my ER, making it a comparative adjective. Okay? Now, some comparative adjectives are formed by adding the word more. Usually longer adjectives form the comparative this way. Joe is more polite than Henry. So, write the comparative form of the adjective. Sally felt more miserable when she knew she had the flu. Okay? And you can tell that this makes sense, because if I just added the ER, Sally felt miserable. That doesn't make sense. So in this case, we put more. And you may have to write a little bit smaller. More miserable when she knew she had the flu. Okay? If you have any questions or you're not sure on a word or need some help, come and see me. Now it's your turn.